What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D, back at you with another video. So today we are going over Smackdown from last night. And you may be asking, why are we going over Smackdown from last night? Last night's Smackdown, I think, you can't even argue that it is one of the greatest Smackdowns in history. That Smackdown last night absolutely cooked. Hell, this could be one of the best weeks of WWE television ever. You start on Raw. Raw was absolutely cooking. You had the Uncle Howdy, Wyatt Six debut. It cooked. Braun Breaker Spears. It was crazy. You had the bombshell of Drew McIntyre quitting. You had Seth Rollins returning. It was a hell of a Monday Night Raw. You go to NXT. NXT starts cooking. You got the young god, the young OG, Javon Evans being the number one contender for Trick Williams Championship. You still have Ethan Page in the mix. You got the women, Lash Legend, Roxanne Perez, Roxanne and Lola starting a little feud to see who's good. We got so much cooking, and then more importantly, on NXT, you had the TNA sensation, Mr. Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. We got to London and Paris and Tokyo. So we got that boy on NXT, and he got damn near a fucking Stone Cold pop where the camera started fucking shaking because of how loud it was in there. And he was the first person eliminated. But it cooked. NXT cooking on new levels. And once I thought SmackDown was going to be like, all right, SmackDown's going to be all right. It's okay. We had a hell of a week. Triple H said, hold my beer. And Triple H absolutely cooked. Because this card is nuts. So, without further ado, let's get into SmackDown. SmackDown starts off with CM Punk. SmackDown takes place in Chicago, so you knew CM Punk was going to be there. So he came out. We're thinking that he's going to give us the news that he is cleared to wrestle, and then we're going to see how this goes. So CM Punk comes out, and he starts giving like this very motivational kind of promo about pressure. And it was really deep and very introspective. And then he talks about how Drew McIntyre slipped on a banana peel. He referenced 2011 Money in the Bank, which was really cool. And then Paul Heyman interrupts CM Punk, and it's like, wait, whoa. And you could tell how they're still friends, and you just love to see the worry on Paul Heyman's face. Because then he talks about Roman Reigns, and he gets like very sad, and then the fans loudly scream, we want Roman. Roman Reigns is going to be a massive babyface. And if you would have told me this in 2016, I would have told you you're a fucking liar. That Roman Reigns ever would be just getting overjoyed and overly cheered. But ever since he left, after losing that title, we got a whole newfound respect for Roman Reigns. Us as the fans. So, they keep talking, and then Paul Heyman tells CM Punk to leave Chicago. He's begging him to leave Chicago, since Solo and the Bloodline were on the hunt for CM Punk. So, the fans are like, hell no, fuck you, Solo, no. The Bloodline comes out, and the Bloodline start warning CM Punk to leave. And CM Punk goes, Solo, I acknowledge you as not the real Bloodline and just a bunch of fake-ass Usos. So and he calls Solo a cosplay tribal chief. So everyone's like, oh, shit, what is going on? What are we doing here? So the Bloodline's like, I know, now we about to whip your ass. So then they all get in the ring. They're surrounding him kind of in the way the Shield used to do. And then boom, Cody Rhodes comes out of nowhere out the crowd with a bat, with two bats, gives CM Punk one, and it's on. They're just looking at each other like, what you want to do? Solo and the Bloodline roll out the ring. Cody Rhodes gets in and gets the mic and says, you like to call yourself the head of the table. I've already beaten one head of the table. How about me versus you tonight? So everyone's like, oh shit, we thought this about that, but at SummerSlam or Money in the Bank. Oh shit, let's see what we got going on here. So hell of a start to SmackDown. The excitement's in the air, the energy is there, it's loud as hell. So for this episode, for this first segment of SmackDown, it absolutely cooked. Absolutely cooked. The next matchup, shockingly, okay, this is where, I'm not gonna lie, this match I thought was gonna be my pee break, okay? You had Chelsea Green versus Bianca Belair and Mia Yim. Not because they weren't talented wrestlers, not because they couldn't work. I thought this was gonna be like a pee break, smoke break, whatever you want, because I thought it was gonna be obvious that Bianca Belair was gonna win the match. That's just what I thought. I thought, oh, Bianca Belair is easily going to win this match. I don't need necessarily to actually sit down and watch this match. Nah, this match is fire. This match is fire. And then something started, when I started to watch the match, and I started to see all the offense Chelsea Green was doing. Tope Suicida, she was taking these crazy-ass bumps, and I'm like, I'm watching it, and I go, is Chelsea Green going to fuck around and win this match? Is Chelsea Green going to win this match? What is going on? And Mia Yim is a hell of a wrestler, so shout out to Micha and Mia Yim. But they were battling, they were doing their thing. Bianca Belair hits Mia Yim with this nasty German suplex. It was disgusting. Picks her up, KOD, going for the pin, 1-2. Chelsea Green runs in, throws her out throws Bianca out the ring, 1-2-3. Chelsea Green, the hometown Canadian girl, is going to Money in the Bank ladder match. I thought this match was really fun. I thought it was really exciting. And as somebody who didn't have high hopes for this match, I thought it was really good. Like, I honestly couldn't believe it was that good. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, damn, I've really had fun with this match. It was really fun. It was straight to the point. This match cooked for me, honestly. It really did cook for me. So yes, this is definitely cooked. I don't think there was anything unseasoned on this SmackDown at all. They had that adobo, that sofrito. They had that spice out there on this SmackDown. The next matchup we're going to talk about is Carmelo Hayes versus Randy Orton versus Tama Tonga. Another match where I was like, you got two heels and Randy Orton. But I didn't know who was going to win. Because I kind of have this feeling that they were going to do Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline at Money in the Bank. But now I'm really unsure what they're going to do. So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I mean, Randy still makes the most sense, if we're being honest. So I'm watching this match. They're doing a lot of different movesets, because Tama Tonga has a very different moveset than Carmelo Hayes does. So I'm like, I don't know how this is going to work. It worked really well, and I thought it was really cool. And RKO has these really cool new t-shirts. And I thought it was really dope that they came out and they're kind of like announced as like a tag team in a way. And this match had a lot of great moves in it, but I think we all knew. But I love the finish of this match over anything. Where, boom, Randy Orton's getting ready for the RKO. Tonga Loa comes out. He punches Tonga Loa. Kevin Owens comes out, attacks him. And then Randy's about to turn around. Tama Tonga's about to hit him. He throws Tama Tonga out the ring. Carmelo Hayes comes with the scoop up roll, 1, 2, 3. Which is really cool. And I'm really excited that Carmelo Hayes actually won this match, because I like how they have true young stars in the Money in the Bank. I think it's important to have your young stars in there, because you don't know who the fuck can win. You don't know. You truly don't know who's going to win Money in the Bank. And I like that. I still got my money on Jey Uso, but I really like this match. Like, I thought it was cool. Especially for a match I didn't really believe in like that. I thought it was a very solid match. Okay, the next segment that's more important is Drew McIntyre fucking CM Punk up in Chicago. You have a backstage segment with Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and Grayson Waller. They're just arguing because Austin Theory wasn't there. And then all you just see is this ramp pull up, and you just see CM Punk laying on the ground in blood. And you just see Drew McIntyre staring over his body. Drew McIntyre picks CM Punk up, walks him to the front stage, looks at everybody, drops him off his shoulders, and just sits there with a dead stare. And I'm like, oh, we're building to this now. We will be building to this. This is going to be a build. This is going to continue the long build. Which makes me think, is Drew McIntyre gonna find his way into Money in the Bank? And the only reason why I'm asking that is because if CM Punk has just took it out, CM Punk is bloody, CM Punk is bruised, CM Punk was beaten by Drew McIntyre, and they did the whole stretcher ordeal that somebody's got fucked up. They did the whole stretcher ordeal. Wouldn't he be out for some time? Wouldn't it be hilarious for Drew McIntyre to try to climb the ladder again and CM Punk screws him over again? And CM Punk or I could see CM Punk coming back on a Raw and gives that promo like, Drew McIntyre, this shit is over. This ends. I'm tired. I'm sick of dealing with you. Me versus you at SummerSlam. And the crowds are going to go stupid. This cooked, because especially with Drew McIntyre announcing that he quit, even though damn well homeboy just signed a crazy new deal. He wasn't going no motherfucking where. And then coming out on fire like that, I think was absolutely perfect. Solid. Hella solid. Now the segment we have is the LA Knight, Logan Paul, Santos Escobar, because they are in the Money in the Bank qualifier triple threat, which I think obviously Santos Escobar is going to win that match, because what do LA Knight and Logan Paul need to be in the match for when they're feuding with each other for the United States Championship? So with that being said, this cooked. They got rid of Santos very quickly, which is smart, because I think Santos is going to win next week anyway. And I like how LA Knight came out and I like how LA Knight was talking his shit. Logan Paul sprints down to the ring, knocks LA Knight out. Bang! And it's hype. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, what the fuck did you say to me? You come to my house? You came to my house? What? I loved every single bit of this. This definitely is another segment that cooked for me 100%. The next matchup we're going to talk about is Andrade versus Kevin Owens versus Grayson Waller. This match absolutely cooked, especially because of all the talk we talked about with Andrade. They haven't done anything with Andrade since he's returned to the company, and I thought this match was absolutely so important for Andrade versus Kevin Owens and Grayson Waller. I had a feeling once Randy Orton lost, I knew Kevin Owens wasn't going to win. Grayson Waller, I pretty much knew that they're going to defend their tag team titles against DIY at Money in the Bank. So I'm like, all right, Andrade, this is your moment. And boy, did they sell, and boy, did they let this match cook. This match is honestly probably the best match on tonight's card. Andrade versus Kevin Owens versus Grayson Waller. This match cooked. Grayson Waller starts working a bad knee on KO. And then, Grayson Waller does this little roll stunner thing he does. Grayson Waller rolled and did his little jump into the ring roll. Andrade caught him with the hook. Did that little spinning neck breaker fire shit he does. 1, 2, 3. Andrade is going into Money in the Bank. This is perfect for Andrade. I was so happy for Andrade, because Andrade has the look, he has the drip, he has the sauce to be an absolute star in this business. Congratulations to Andrade. This is my favorite match of this night. It absolutely cooked. Alright. Oh, come on now, bro. And the last thing we got to talk about, okay? We got Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. This is the best moment of the night, and it's not even close. Literally before it started, it was DQ'd. So they're fighting. The Bloodline comes out, and they're beating up Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton and KO come down. Even the odds. They get rid of Tongaloa. They get rid of Tama Tonga. And they just start looking at Solo. And they all start so they're hunting him. They start slowly walking to Solo. And Solo's begging, like, guys, please, don't do me like this. Please, please, please. And then Solo just starts smiling like this. And who the fuck comes out of nowhere? Jacob Fatu is in WWE. I was like, oh, shit. And not only Jacob Fatu, who was an MLW guy, who was a dog in the MLW, he came out in some crazy-ass shape. Like, Samoan, I don't know what the fuck Samoans eat or work out with, but the motherfuckers be brolic as hell. So he comes out hella slim, hella cut, hella brolic, and he comes out He kicks Randy Orton. He kicks Cody Rhodes. And he clotheslines the fire out of Kevin Owens. Runs outside. Boom. Samoan drop onto the stairs. Then, dead sprints. Spears Randy Orton through the barricade. Then, gets back in the ring. Cody Rhodes starts getting some of his shit off. Gets a little couple punches. Clotheslines him out the ring. Then, Jacob Fatu grabs his legs. Uranagi on the apron. Then, drags him over to the table. Gets up on the top rope. And does the Uso splash through the table. I promise you, Jacob Fatu is at least 260. And he jumped that goddamn far. Splashing through the table. Pop back up, roll in the ring. And put the ones up. This segment was absolutely fire. And it was the perfect way to end a historical, monumental weekend in the WWE. This shit absolutely cooked. Know how much this cooked? This cooked like you got served cooked at the end when they were dancing to Pump It Up. This was smoke. This was different. These motherfuckers is gangsters. The Bloodline are gangsters. It's not your normal Bloodline where it's about tradition and values. These are gangsters. It's like the Godfather versus Goodfellas. That's pretty much the War Games match is going to be. The Godfathers versus the Goodfellas. So when you first see Roman come back as a babyface, and you see him talking to Jay, and when you see Jimmy come back, and you see those Usos reconnect, oh, it's going to be something special. Because now there's 4 members. Who could be the 4th member for the Bloodline? I think it would be the honorary Uso, Sami Zayn. I think Sami Zayn will be losing that Intercontinental Championship soon. And then Sami will start to make his fold back into this Bloodline story. And it's going to be so motherfucking fire, you would not believe how elite it will be. Man, we are absolutely not missing in WWE. It is what a time to be alive as a WWE fan. Just when people thought that WWE was going to stop cooking, it's going to be kind of trash for a while after WrestleMania 40. Where do you go from there? How do you make it bigger? Boom. Boom. They continue to elevate the game. I'm excited for Money in the Bank. I hope you guys are. This SmackDown absolutely cooked. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. I can't wait to see what's next in the WWE. It has been your boy D. And once again, until forever finds you.